33. The
All right, hi everyone. Good morning. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me as well? All right, great, great. हाँ, अभी मैंने सबको फोर्स म्यूट पे रखा हुआ है. ठीक है, I'll just tell you about how we are going to proceed and give introductions. Just trying to get a quick sense, how much is the batch strength? Like, how many students were sitting in this batch in the previous lecture? Around 150. All right. So I think most of the students are already here. So we can begin our discussion. Great, great. All right. So let me just give a quick background about myself. My name is Gaurav Jasoria, and I myself have done my BTech in chemical engineering from IIT Bombay back in 2011, and I am currently teaching at PACE for the past 6 years now, and I will be taking chemistry, especially the physical chemistry part. Like, I know that you are aware of what that chemistry in class 11th and 12th will get divided into three sections. There is physical, there is organic and inorganic chemistry. Right? To start with physical chemistry, I'll be taking you through the chapter of atomic structure. Right. So there's a brief background about myself. बाकी और चीजें धीरे धीरे you will get to know about me as we go along, as we get onto this trajectory, this long 2 year journey, almost 2 year journey. So Abhi, now that the different boards have announced that how the syllabus, how the exams are going to be, they have either cancelled them completely, or there were any other doubts in their minds that have also been cleared out. So your whole and sole focus has now become JEE preparation, and that gives a lot of time and clarity to each and every student on how to take these next steps. अभी के लिए हमारा interaction online manner में रहेगा, and especially the way in which I am going to proceed, or I am going to take these lectures is in the following manner. I will have this screen in front of you. Okay, I'll switch off my video in some time because that's not really required or necessary, in many of our interactions. So you will have this screen in front of you, which will be the primary mode in which I will be communicating with you. So I will have notes on these on this screen in front of you. I'll be writing notes, and sometimes I'll be having pre-written notes over here, which I'll be then taking you through them point by point, explaining the concepts. And while doing so, sometimes it happens that students get disconnected, students aren't able to hear something properly because of the internet and the connectivity issues. So we make sure that by the end of the class, the entire recording as well as these notes are shared with everyone, are shared with the students, so that they are able to keep them handy and make their own set of notes as we go along. Okay, so this is the basic understanding, this is the basic way in which we are going to proceed with our live lectures on these on the Zoom. Now, apart from this brief background, अब मैं आप लोगों से कुछ चीजें समझना चाहूंगा, कुछ चीजें आप लोगों से भी understand करना चाहूंगा. So around 150 plus participants are there in the class. Can I know a quick mix of the different boards that are sitting in this particular batch? So how many students are from the ICSC board? Just you can raise your hand. There is a feature to raise in your hand in this chat window. All right, all right. So around 50 plus participants have raised their hands. Okay, great. अच्छा, मैं वीडियो ऑफ कर लेता हूँ just because it acts as a distraction sometimes. हाँ. How many? Okay, now you can put your hands down. How many students are there from the CBSC board? All right, significant chunk as well. Okay, great. You can put your hands down again. How many are from the state board, Maharashtra board? Okay. So good. We have a mix of all the three boards together. I'm sure there would be some IGCSE students also. Okay. Okay. Good to know. ठीक है. All right. So आप लोगों का मंडे को फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री का लेक्चर हो चुका है, right? You guys have attended one session each of maths and physics on Monday, and apart from that, one session would have happened in the morning as well, right? Chemistry ka this is the first session. Yes. All right. So let me understand from you guys, how was the orientation of maths and physics lectures? Like, what is it that you have taken away from those lectures? Can anyone give me a quick, couple of points on what was the orientation happened? हाँ, बताओ धैर्य.
Sir, in the maths lecture, sir told us how we have to study and the do's and don'ts. And in the physics lecture, sir told us about the examination pattern and the exams, and also about which books to be used in physics.
Great, great. All right, good. Anyone wants to add to that? Bolo Dhruvil.
Sir had also told what is do's and don'ts to success in IIT.
हाँ, एक मिनट आपका म्यूट हो गया, वापस से.
What is do's and don'ts? Do's and don'ts.
हाँ, तो थोड़े बहुत डूज और थोड़े बहुत डोंट्स क्या क्या आपको याद है? बस ऐसा तो नहीं ना कि फर्स्ट लेक्चर था और फिर भूल गए. कुछ याद है? व्हाट वर द की डूज एंड डोंट्स? हाँ, बोलो ध्रुविल.
सर don'ts में प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन नहीं करनी, मतलब अवॉइड प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन. Do's में to prepare good notes. Notes are the treasure.
Right.
And do regularly homework and booklets to solve.
Leave social media, leave gaming, minimum this much hours of study. right? हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल, आप श्रेयांश, आप you raise your hand so that I can unmute you. ठीक है, if you raise your hand then it comes at the top and then I can unmute you and then you can speak. हाँ.
So he told us to study minimum 4 hours. So he told us to read the notes after the class. So and he also told us to do the homework and be truthful. So and he also told us not to listen to songs while studying.
Very, very specific details, really good. So see, the thing is that why it happens is that I'll give you a background about it. As compared to how you were studying and how you were preparing for your board examinations, right? You have now entered into the domain of competitive examination, right? So you have board exams versus these competitive exams. Now, I'm sure that a good chunk of students here are, familiar with competitive exams. ऐसा कम ही number of students होंगे जिन्होंने अभी तक ऐसा कोई NTSC, STSC, ओलंपियाड या कोई भी ऐसा competitive exam नहीं दिया होगा. They would have been just focusing on their school examinations only. ठीक है, most of the students would have become accustomed or at least know that competitive exams क्या होते हैं, किस टाइप का उनका पेपर पैटर्न होता है एंड किस लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी के क्वेश्चंस दे seek. Now, the thing is that as part of our education system, what we realize is that there is a significant difference that comes between these two preparations. बोर्ड एग्जाम्स का प्रिपरेशन 10th क्लास में जब हम लोग करते हैं, उसके लिए द काइंड ऑफ स्किल सेट दैट स्टूडेंट्स डेवलप, द वे इन विच द स्टूडेंट्स प्रैक्टिस वर्सेस हाउ दे आर सपोज्ड टू study and practice for these competitive exams differs quite a lot. So this transition requires a change of methodology, and it requires that initial hand-holding period, initial learning period, so that student become accustomed to this new process, right? तो आप लोग अभी नोटिस करोगे, धीरे धीरे हम लोग समझेंगे दैट कैसे आप लोगों का लर्निंग थ्योरी से ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग की तरफ शिफ्ट होता जाएगा. थ्योरी इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगी, ठीक है, दैट इज अ गिवन ओनली. एंड बोर्ड्स में कैसा होता था दैट थ्योरी वाज समथिंग व्हिच यू यूज्ड टू remember a lot and then articulate it really well in a nice handwriting. And definitely thoda bahut problem solving also was a part of science and math subjects. However, when these competitive exams are going to be there in front of you, problem solving is going to become the most important skill set that you need to acquire. So to give you an example, जैसे बोर्ड एग्जाम्स में कैसा होता है, अगर आप पिछले कुछ 10-15 साल के पेपर्स उठाकर देखो तो आपको एक फेयर इनफ आइडिया लग जाता है that what are the kind of questions that are coming, and then you align your preparation on those lines and you will be able to get a really good score. But when you look at these competitive examinations like JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, what we find is that hardly questions are repeated. Especially in JEE Advanced, it is known to create newer kind of questions. Not all questions are newer, but a good chunk of questions in the paper is going to be on the newer side. And that requires students to be able to understand the approach, understand the way in which we have to approach new questions. So वो thinking, वो thought process, वो analytical skill, वो problem solving skill आपकी develop करवानी पड़ती है over the course of this preparation journey, so that you become familiar with answering unknown kind of questions as well. ठीक है, otherwise कैसा होता था ना बोर्ड एग्जाम्स में, like question आपके सामने आता था and you used to know that this is how I have to do the question, this would be the step 1, step 2, step 3 and subsequently then answer आ जाएगा. ठीक है, but when you look at these competitive exams and इनकी preparation and इनके question solving, तो आप खुद realize करोगे. ठीक है, after reading the question you would say write say step 1, then reread the question again, it would then give you a hint, you will be able to connect some dots, then maybe write step 2, then step 3 and एक एक करके वो आएगा. And that requires you to solve a lot of questions to be able to develop that approach. So that is where it becomes really important for teachers to help students realize this newer journey and help them imbibe certain important habits, like जो do's and don'ts गौरव सर ने आप लोगों के साथ में शेयर किए थे, right? Those are important habits or you can important ways in which successful students are found to be operating. तो वो learnings आपके साथ में starting में इसलिए share करी जाती हैं so that you become more and more aware about them in the beginning itself and you don't learn those things the hard way after say some months have passed. Okay, so that becomes an important orientation and important lecture for you to grasp. Okay, acha, elaborating more on this topic, okay, how boards and competitive exams are different, it will actually help in clarifying some more questions and more doubts that we have in the minds of students, so that everyone is aware of how we are going to start this journey. तो आप लोगों की तरफ से, ठीक है, let me know what are the main differences that you see or that you know of while comparing board examinations with competitive examinations. All right, so we have Gopal.
So board examinations are subjective in nature and competitive exams are objective in nature mostly.
Right, so you can say the exam pattern. Okay, subjective versus objective. Correct. Now, आचार्य सर ने आपके like पेपर के पैटर्न के बारे में कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन दिया आप लोगों को, बताया था that how JEE exam का pattern is, what kind of questions they ask. Wonderful, right? So you have an idea, you got a fair bit of an idea of how the exam pattern differs. There is like absolute versus relative ranking that happens, right? यहाँ पे negative marking भी रहती है in objective questions, and objective में भी there are variety of questions. You have single option correct, you have one or more than one option correct, जिसमें partial marking भी रहती है. You have certain passage based questions sometimes, right? All right, so this is one important difference which everyone is able to grasp and see. Okay, any other important difference which you guys are able to recollect? हाँ, बोलो श्रेयांश. आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है श्रेयांश. ध्वनि आप बोलो.
So board exams are purely based on textbook and competitive exams, they are based more concept wise.
हाँ, so ये मैंने आपको अभी स्टार्टिंग में बताया था, लर्निंग मेथड जो रहता है यहाँ पर, right, that is something which is pretty different. यहाँ पर the skill set that we are working in the board examinations is remembering and articulation of the information that we are getting as part of our syllabus, versus when it comes to competitive examinations, we will be of course focusing on theory, but a lot of problem solving. हाँ. Then any other difference? बोलो धैर्य. आपकी भी आवाज नहीं आ रही है धैर्य. पहले तो आ रही थी. बोलो ध्रुव.
Sir, in board exam, percentage matters, but in competitive exam, percentage do not matter much.
करेक्ट. राइट. यहाँ पे ये जैसा आप लोगों ने पता है कि ये एब्सोल्यूट वर्सेस रिलेटिव. राइट. एब्सोल्यूट वर्सेस रिलेटिव मार्किंग इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट डिस्टिंक्शन. लाइक धीरे धीरे आप लोगों को ये चीज समझ में ही आएगी. ठीक है. देन देयर आर ओके चैट में भी बहुत सारे आंसर्स आए हुए हैं. सिलेबस का भी अंतर है. राइट. बोर्ड एग्जाम्स में लाइक 1 ईयर सिलेबस वर्सेस कम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स में अब आप नोटिस करोगे तो 2 ईयर सिलेबस आप लोगों के सामने रहेगा. Right. So that translates into more chapters per subject. Right. The हाँ, ये absolute versus relative में cover हो गया. Absolute was more about percentage. Relative is more about, you can say, percentile or ranking. ठीक है. यहाँ पर अगर हम डेप्थ के बारे में बात करें, लाइक इजी वर्सेस मॉडरेट टू डिफिकल्ट, that is the level of paper that you are going to get. Right. Board exams में the paper is easy. Right. So as a consequence, ठीक है, मैं आपके सामने एक छोटा स्लाइड प्रेजेंट करता हूँ. आई थिंक इट वाज समवेयर व्हिच वाज इन वन ऑफ द बैचेस. जब मैंने ओरिएंटेशन लिया था उस टाइम पे मैंने वो डिस्कस किया था. यहाँ पर नहीं था. Just give me one moment. हाँ. So इसमें let me bring this in front of you as well. So इसमें एक चीज जो आपको मैं नोटिस कराना चाहूंगा. ठीक है. एक बेसिक आइडिया तो आप लोगों को आचार्य सर ने बताया ही था regarding what is the JEE main and JEE advanced examination and how their exam mode, duration and pattern and marking scheme and all of it is there. Right. इसमें one important idea which I would like to give you is an understanding of how the scoring happens. Right. So आप notice करोगे जैसे JEE mains जो है, ठीक है, इसमें an all India rank of 1000, ठीक है, comes at a score of around 65 to 70%. Whereas in JEE advanced, which is an even more tougher examination, उसमें 55 to 60% score अगर आप लेके आ जाते हो, then you are also getting a really good rank of an under 1000. ठीक है. 10,000 rank का benchmark is something of this nature. Right. So it is important to realize that boards में कैसा होता था. Boards में the level used to be pretty easy, whereas in these competitive examinations the level is going to be a bit moderate or moderate to difficult, and that is why the percentages aren't that important as compared to what the ranks are. जैसे बोर्ड्स में आप लोग कैसा था, एक बेंचमार्क था, 90% और उसके अराउंड का स्कोर रहेगा हमारा, तो वी आर इन अ गुड पोजिशन. However, यहाँ पर एक ब्रॉड परसेंटेज का आइडिया है, बट इट माइट वेरी फ्रॉम पेपर टू पेपर. ठीक है. So this is some background in terms of awareness about how the board exams are versus how some new changes are going to come in front of you when preparing for these competitive examinations. Acha, then another important aspect, okay, which I would want to discuss is, yes, life at pace. ठीक है. पैटर्न के बारे में इतना देखो पूर्वा, इतना आपको लाइक टेंशन लेने का जरूरत नहीं है. लाइक विद टाइम आप लोगों को धीरे धीरे पता पड़ जाएगा पैटर्न कैसा रहता है. ठीक है. जैसे जेई मेंस का जो पेपर रहता है उसमें यू हैव अराउंड 20 objective questions, and out of 10 you have to attempt 5 numerical questions, whereas in advanced the paper pattern gets tweaked every year. In fact, वैसे तो स्टूडेंट्स बोल रहे हैं that Acharya sir has shared with them. Okay, but if you want, I can also put this in the slide over here. ठीक है, ताकि आप लोगों के पास में एक सोर्स रहे बाद में. हाँ, I'll share this file. Yes, I'll definitely share this file for a reference later. So JEE Advanced में कैसा रहता है? Like there are two papers that happen, paper 1 and paper 2, right? And the type of questions that are there, you have one option correct, one or more than one option, right? Numerical types, single digit integer, right? These are the different kinds of questions and their marking schemes. You have negative markings if you do incorrect answers. You have partial marking also in some more than one option correct answers. Okay. So this is just to give you an introductory idea about what the examination is that you are looking at or that you are trying to prepare. Okay. Because many students over here, okay, they aren't much aware. Like उनके साथ में ऐसा है कि हाँ मतलब like parents ने बोल दिया तो enroll कर दिया है. ठीक है. Some are genuinely proactive in terms of knowing about all these things upfront, right? And they come up with ways to figure these things out. Okay. Otherwise, हम तो हैं ही सही. We are here to always help and guide you, help you understand that how things are going to be as you progress in this journey, right? तो एक brief background आप लोगों को clear है in terms of what change is going to come in front of you as part of this new journey. ठीक है. Now, I wanted to go into a little bit of more details, as I said. Okay, life at pace के बारे में हम लोग थोड़ा बात करते हैं. How it is going to be. So, just as again a quick background, as a feedback from you guys, I wanted to know how many of you are in contact with someone who has been through this journey, have elder siblings or cousins or friends or someone who did go through this some years back or is currently going through this, right? A raise of hand so that I get an idea. Okay, so around 50-60 students only. Okay, so that isn't really a big number. That means around 100 plus students or around 100 students don't have someone currently with them जिनसे उन्हें एक idea लगे that how this journey was for them. So my recommendation would be, वैसे तो आपने PACE join इसीलिए किया है so that you get that guided learning from your teachers, from your mentors. And the good thing about here at PACE is that the teachers whom you are going to encounter are all who have been through this journey themselves, have aced this examination, right? Or have been in this domain for a really long time and understand the psychology of students are able to guide them through this journey during its different phases. However, what I have also seen is that students, do require some informal touch as well. Parents के साथ में, teachers के साथ में, like there is a equation which isn't as informal as it can be with, say, some seniors, some 1, 2, 3, 4 year seniors who have been just through this journey, and they then will be able to help you and guide you at some situations, at some points wherein you feel a bit let down, you feel a bit down in this journey. तो मेरा आपको suggestion रहेगा that proactively, ठीक है, proactively try and find out आपकी society में, आपके community में, आपके neighbors vicinity में, that if you are able to come across students who have not just joined PACE, ठीक है, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है PACE में हो, उन्होंने कोई और कोचिंग क्लास भी ज्वाइन किया हो, but they have been through this journey, right? तो उनसे आपको एक थोड़ा आइडिया मिलेगा. And not just make one time contact, ठीक है, build a rapport with them so that in future if required they are able to help you, ठीक है. And especially अगर ऐसे students से आपको contact मिले, those who have done well in this examination, those who have gone through this journey and cleared the examination and know how to work through this process, that will be even more wonderful. Okay. Of course, teachers here are to guide you. They are also going to help you understand, like my lectures are going to have these sessions in between where I will advise you in terms of the do's and don'ts, right? And that too in a very specific sense during the chapter, during how we are learning certain things. So that will help you understand what are the key aspects that you need to bring in your personality so as to make this process, make this journey a fruitful exercise for you. Now, starting about some important pointers from my side. Currently, जब आप लोग अपने classes start कर दोगे, especially when I'm going to talk from the perspective of chemistry, आप यहाँ पे notice करना starting part में how you have to proceed with note making. ठीक है, the way in which we are going to proceed is that you are going to have these live sessions, you are going to have these Zoom sessions in which I'm going to teach the particular chapter and its subtopics, right? And the method in which I'm going to proceed, वो मैंने आपको बता ही दिया है. So after the lecture is done, okay, you have to make your notes. Now, notes में there is one notebook for classwork. Okay, one dedicated pair notebook. तो उसमें क्या होगा आपको? You will have to copy down the notes, जो भी मैं क्लास में पढ़ाऊंगा, and write that as a personalized version of yours. And whatever that is being taught in that lecture, उसमें जो भी questions and problems रहेंगे, please make sure that you are resolving those questions. Then homework के लिए, okay, I will be giving you questions, a lot of questions to solve for. Okay, यहाँ पे I'll be giving questions from the booklet, I'll be giving questions from certain assignments. So you should have one separate, okay, not in that classwork. You should have one dedicated, you can say rough notebook. You need not make this as a fair one. This is more of a rough because the number of questions and problems that you are going to solve is going to be quite a lot. And in this, you are going to do your homework, you are going to do your assignment and question solving as and when given to you. And then there is going to be a third notebook. Okay, this is going to be your revision notebook. Okay, this is going to be your separate revision notebook, which will have two important aspects to it. Okay, there will be, you can say, short notes or formula sheet of that chapter. Okay, this will be max 3 to 4 pages per chapter. Okay, एक चैप्टर को कंडेंस करके, एंड मैं बताऊंगा, ठीक है, विद टाइम आई, ये आपको स्टार्टिंग में नहीं बनानी होती है, ठीक है, दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच इज मेड व्हेन यू आर क्लोज टू द एंड ऑफ द चैप्टर, ठीक है, देन यू आर एबल टू क्विकली समराइज दैट अच्छा ये चैप्टर में दिस इज हाउ द फ्लो ऑफ टॉपिक्स वाज, एंड विद इन दोज सब टॉपिक्स व्हाट वर द की फॉर्मूलाज दैट वी नीडेड टू वर्क, वो आप अलग से बना के रखोगे. एज वेल एज, ठीक है, यहां पर आप नोटिस करना, you will also be, and this will be in fact very very important, shortlisted questions from the homework given. तो जब मैं आपको ये होमवर्क दूंगा, राइट, सो होमवर्क में लेट्स से एक लेक्चर में मैंने आपको पढ़ाया एंड देन आई आस्क्ड यू टू सॉल्व सम 30-40 क्वेश्चंस in that particular homework. Now that homework, out of those 30-40 questions, there would be some 3, 4, 5, 7 questions which will be really good questions. They are going to be something which were conceptual, a mix of concepts was asked, उसमें आपको कुछ doubt था, or you committed certain kind of careless mistakes in those questions. So all those important questions which became a learning during your problem solving, that you need to highlight and maintain in this revision notebook. ठीक है, so that when you are going to do revisions, ठीक है, imagine yourself, आपने एक चैप्टर अभी पढ़ा है और ये चैप्टर आज से 2 साल बाद भी एग्जाम में आने वाला है, तो उसमें ऐसा नहीं होगा कि सिर्फ नोट्स पढ़ के काम चल जाएगा. You would need to practice, you would need to make sure that you are practicing the shortlisted questions also, so that you are able to quickly get a feel of that chapter again, of how questions were to be solved. Okay, so this is how you will have to maintain, okay, your note making. Okay, I should say, in fact, हाँ, अब इसमें, हाँ, I am seeing that there are certain doubts that are coming from you. So there is a doubt from Shardul. So classwork book is the notes book. हाँ, ये जो classwork आपको मिलेगा, जो आपको मैं पढ़ाऊंगा, जो आप फेयर नोटबुक में लिखोगे, yes, that will be your important notes book. Okay, then Surbhi का एक doubt है, sir, should we create separate notes for ourselves from the textbook, aside from the class notes, or just depend on class notes? ठीक है, so it's a valid doubt, Surbhi. Surbhi is asking कि सर आपने क्लास में जो नोट्स पढ़ाया वो तो हम लोग नोट्सबुक में लिख लेंगे, ठीक है, but when we read certain other books, say let's say we read NCERT, we read say Atkins, we read some other books also, and उसमें से we come across certain concepts, certain aspects. So what I would advise is that you beef up this class notebook only. Okay, if required, you can add certain, you can leave certain pages at the end of the chapter, or you can insert some pages in between. And if you would want, क्योंकि वैसे तो क्लास में मैं सारी इंपॉर्टेंट थ्योरी कवर करूंगा इसे आप लोगों के लिए, ठीक है. सो नो डाउट यू आर गोइंग टू find the necessary theory material being covered in your class. But apart from that, okay, if there is something else that we need to look in, so you can add it in the class notes only. Okay, no need to maintain something separate. Okay, then Pratham का एक doubt है, will the shortlisted questions be relative in nature? हाँ, तो ये shortlisted questions जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, they are going to get built over time, and it is going to be an evolving exercise. So I gave you certain homework, okay, to begin with, and you solved certain questions from it, and it happens throughout the chapter, right? So towards the end of the chapter, ठीक है, जब ये towards हम लोग end of chapter पे आते हैं ना, तब ये revision notebook में आपको ये सब चीजें करनी होती हैं. Towards the end of the chapter you realize, क्योंकि starting में तो you might even find an easy question difficult because you are studying it for the first time, right? But when you complete the chapter, you are practiced in various topics and subtopics of the chapter, then you are able to make a better judgment of what were the good questions. Okay, and they become part of your revisions. ठीक है. Now अभी starting में, हाँ, एक और डाउट आया है, एंड अच्छा डाउट है. जनमंजय, wow, it's a very unique name that I've heard for the first time. So जनमंजय का भी डाउट है that sir, do we make same notebook for all the chemistry parts like physical, organic, inorganic के बारे में? तो कैसा होगा that you will be making these notebooks as you go along. ठीक है, अभी स्टार्टिंग में जैसे आपको फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री करा रहे हैं, तो आप फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री के लिए इसी तरीके से अपने नोटबुक्स मेंटेन करोगे. ठीक है, आज से 3 महीने बाद, ठीक है, 3 तो नहीं, एटलीस्ट 4 महीने बाद आप मान के चलो, आपका ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री का भी ट्रैक शुरू हो जाएगा इन पैरेलल. देन यू विल नीड टू मेक द सेम सेट फॉर ऑर्गेनिक एज वेल. ठीक है, सो ट्रीट इट लाइक अ डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट विद इन केमिस्ट्री ओनली. ठीक है, हाँ. नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, जो नोट मेकिंग का एस्पेक्ट है, which is something clear to you, which is the first and the most basic thing which you'll have to keep in mind. अब apart from this, other important aspects, ठीक है, हाँ, बुक्स वाला पार्ट मैं बताऊंगा आपको. ठीक है, अभी के लिए डोंट फोकस टू मच ऑन द बुक्स राइट अवे. सर, which books we have to get and what we'll have to study right now. मैं आपको धीरे धीरे बताऊंगा which books you need to work on, which books you need to buy and all, right? अभी के लिए I really want you to be crystal clear with the basics that we are looking at. Okay, it might be some repetition with some reiteration of things which your maths sir and physics sir would have also told you, but these are important for you to grasp in the beginning itself, so that we are all on the same page of how we have to proceed. Now apart from this, यहाँ पे आप notice करना, apart from note making, you also need to understand the importance of being regular. Okay, I'll just put in the bullet point in front of you of how you have to, just a moment, regular attendance. In live sessions. So आप लोगों के पास में टाइम टेबल शेयर हो जाता है. You guys are aware about when the classes are going to be. do not miss a single session. ठीक है, if at all, ठीक है, if a session is missed due to any reason, it could be related to health, it could be related to certain family emergency or something other, ठीक है, अगर सेशन मिस हो जाता है, ठीक है, तो भी ensure its cover up, ठीक है, ensure the cover up is done at the earliest. तो आप लोगों के साथ में वैसे तो मैं रिकॉर्डिंग्स एज वेल एज नोट्स दोनों शेयर करूंगा, तो you will have that resource at your disposal, and this is kind of an advantage, you can say, in the online mode of learning, that if because of certain reason, let's say you weren't able to attend a session, तो आपके पास एक opportunity रहती है, but what happens is sometimes students misuse it. Okay, this is really important. What will happen is that sometimes students are going to be of this opinion कि ठीक है ना, सुबह 8 बजे कौन उठेगा, सर रिकॉर्डिंग भेज ही देंगे, ठीक है, हम लोग उसमें से ही देख लेंगे, उसमें से ही कर लेंगे. But that will be a blunder. You will not realize it at this point in time because एक normal human tendency रहती है to go for shortcuts, to go for the easier approach. But don't do that because it makes you out of sync. Okay, it will. Okay, don't misuse. I'll just reiterate this. Don't misuse the fact that recordings are available. It will make you out of sync with the ongoing lectures. So what will happen is आप ये सोच के कि हाँ चलो अवेलेबल है, बाद में लेक्चर बाद में देख लेंगे, you can't afford to do that. Once you get into that habit, you are going to be able to miss on the learning which comes along with those lectures, because lectures के साथ में जो homework दिया जाता है उस homework को immediately, ठीक है, करना, ठीक है, regularly attending the live sessions and doing homework is must important. Doing homework at the given day itself becomes a really important exercise which you will need to make sure it becomes a habit. And ये रहता है students का, what I have seen is that आज का class attend कर लिया, ठीक है, दोपहर हो गई, lunch कर लिया, and उसके बाद then they are relaxed कि ठीक है अब देखेंगे बाद में, जब next class आने वाली होगी तो उसके पहले then they will scramble कि अच्छा सर ने क्या homework दिया है, let me figure out from the group, and then based on that they will try and figure out कि कैसे अब homework करें. And उसमें ऐसा होता है, ठीक है, and trust me, what happens in that is, in that rush of things, you are not able to dedicate appropriate thinking time towards how to solve questions. What you end up doing is you take attempts just for the sake of it. कुछ आ गया तो फटाफट आपने कर लिया, उसमें आपने एफर्ट नहीं डाला, कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आया तो फटाफट आपने उसमें डाउट क्रिएट कर लिया कि चलो सर से पूछ ही लेंगे. You didn't struggle with that question. You didn't persevere through that process. That inhibits your learning a lot. So make sure that आपको जब भी, ठीक है, this task is given to you, you are regular in that, and that will help you get into this process without having any backlogs piled up. ठीक है, so ये आपका दो important aspects थे which I wanted to talk about as an important aspect in the beginning. ठीक है, और भी थोड़ी चीजें रहेंगी ठीक है, किस तरीके से हम लोग प्रोसीड करेंगे, दैट आई विल बी शेयरिंग विद यू एज वी प्रोसीड. ठीक है, नाउ रहा सवाल बुक्स का. ठीक है, दिस इज ऑल्सो, let me write it over here, otherwise students will be asking this question time and again to me, sir, what are the reference books? So let me be clear, will tell later. ठीक है, अभी के लिए right now ACE booklet and NCERT should suffice. ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग, रेफरेंस बुक्स, ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग या फिर कुछ जो एडवांस थ्योरी का पार्ट्स रीड करना आएगा आपको, विल बी शेयर्ड विद टाइम. ठीक है, मैं आपको बताता जाऊंगा. ओके, नाउ आई थिंक दिस इज गुड इनफ एज अ बैकग्राउंड फॉर एवरीवन. हाँ, किसी को कुछ डाउट है? We can then start with our discussion as well. हाँ, बोलो सिद्धांत, you had raised your hands. हाँ आदित्य, आपको डाउट है तो आप अपना हैंड रेज करो so that I can unmute you. हाँ, बोलो धैर्य. हाँ, बोलो कृति.
Sir, so all the chemistry parts would have different notebooks then, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
बोलो आदित्य.
Yes, sir. So these problem solving reference books will be given by PACE or we have to buy it?
You will have to buy it. हाँ, बोलो खुशी.
So what should our approach be for chemistry? Like for boards, we had to sit and mug up each and everything. So here also, do we have to do the same, or somewhere there's a bit of mugging and bit of conceptual?
हाँ, सो कैसा होगा ना, जैसे अभी स्टार्टिंग में जब आप फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री वाला पार्ट स्टार्ट करोगे, तो उसमें इतना दिक्कत नहीं आएगा आपको. उसमें देयर वोंट बी अ लॉट टू मग अप, बट देयर विल बी लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग.
Okay.
आगे कुछ इनऑर्गेनिक एंड ऑर्गेनिक के चैप्टर्स रहेंगे, एंड उसमें देयर वुड बी पार्ट्स, वहां पर यू विल हैव टू रिमेंबर इंफॉर्मेशन. ठीक है, ऑल्दो द फ्लो, द रीजन, the explanation all will be given to you along with that to help learn it in a better way. But yes, as compared to maths and physics, there will be a much more theoretical part which you need to keep in mind.
Okay, sir. So is it like that? Basically, like in boards, we have to learn each and every single line in the book. Here, we do not have to do that. Am I right?
Yeah, you don't have to do that. You don't have to learn each and every line. You will be learning concepts.
Okay.
And then those concepts get applied in questions, and by practicing a lot of questions, then those concepts become easier to remember. ठीक है, आपको क्योंकि इसमें ऐसा क्या होगा, you don't have a subjective examination na, so you don't have to write by line what is it that the question is asking. The question ka nature would be an objective type in nature, in which it will ask you to, if you remember the concept, then apply it in this question and then get the answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. हाँ दिव्यांश, you will have to be, ये शॉर्टलिस्टेड क्वेश्चंस जो रहेंगे उनके आप सॉल्यूशंस लिखोगे ताकि उनको आगे रिवाइज करने में आपको आसानी रहेगी. ऑफ कोर्स. ठीक है, देन जय का क्वेश्चन है. अच्छा राधा, एनसीईआरटी का तो आपको पीडीएफ मिल जाएगा ना ऑनलाइन, इट इज रेडिली अवेलेबल. ठीक है, आई थिंक आप लोग के साथ शेयर भी किया हुआ है. हाँ, देन जय का एक और क्वेश्चन है, सर व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री? इट इज आल्सो, यू कैन से, called as numerical chemistry. So the chapters you would be studying in physical chemistry are quite similar to, say, physics, in the sense there will be a lot of problem solving based on concepts that we'll be doing. Okay. All right. Now, having said this, okay, having these basics in front of us, shall we start with the chapter? ठीक है, और देखो और learnings जो है वो धीरे धीरे आप लोगों के साथ में आती जाएंगी, ऐसे जैसे जैसे I'll be teaching you, but these basics are something which are a must for you to start with. ठीक है. Yes, I'll be creating a separate WhatsApp group as well, and I'll be sharing that link. ठीक है. And that link will be something which that group will be something which will be dedicated for chemistry related assignments, homework, and doubt discussion. Okay. All right. So let me introduce the chapter. Just give me one moment. All right. So let's start with this first introduction to this chapter called as atomic structure. ठीक है. हाँ, कुछ और doubts भी हैं आपके, पूछ लो before I start discussion of this chapter only. इसमें गौरव का डाउट है सर, all parts of chemistry group would be same. नहीं. Okay, so to give you a background, जैसे physical का track and organic का track parallel चलेगा, तो physical के chapters मैं पढ़ाऊंगा, organic के teacher आपके अलग आएंगे, right? So उनका group भी अलग बनेगा. ठीक है. All right. हाँ, NCERT आप जो अभी ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल है वो आपको मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. मैं ग्रुप पे शेयर भी कर दूंगा आप लोगों के लिए. Now, while I am going to teach, जैसे आप यहाँ पे नोटिस करना, in front of you I have these notes, and these notes are something जिनके बारे में, as I said, that you might not get the opportunity to copy them right away. ठीक है. अभी एक साथ इतनी सारी चीजें आपके साथ में लिखने का मैं आपको ज्यादा टाइम नहीं दूंगा. आपको जब मैं ये नोट्स भेजूंगा, ठीक है, तो then you can copy them up. It's not really a problem. ठीक है. Otherwise, it becomes too much time consuming in the online session. Like if I present these notes and then write it in front of you and then you are also copying, so उसमें फिर हम लोग जो ऑनलाइन मोड है उसका एडवांटेज नहीं उठा पाएंगे. ठीक है. हाँ, अभी सब सिंगल ट्रैक रहेगा. There will be one chapter going on in maths, there will be one chapter in physics, there will be one chapter in chemistry. ठीक है. बाद में when you are more accustomed to the system, to the process, then you will have parallel tracks as well. ठीक है. बट वो काफी बात की बात है, अभी you don't need to be bothered about it right away. All right. So let's understand the context of this chapter. आप लोगों ने सबने जूनियर क्लास में ये चैप्टर तो ऑलरेडी पढ़ा हुआ ही है. ठीक है. एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर. तो इसका एक छोटा बेसिक बैकग्राउंड तो आपको पता ही है, दैट एटम के अंदर you have nucleus and electrons, and within nucleus you have protons and neutrons, and then you would have studied about Bohr's model of atom, of how electrons are present around the nucleus, and you would have studied some details of Bohr's model as well. Now इस chapter में the starting part is going to be a quick recap of you would have done in your junior classes. However, we are going to go in much more depth as compared to what you have seen in your junior classes. आप notice करोगे किस तरीके से we are going to go into that depth and understand things in a chronological perspective. So the way in which I'm going to proceed is I'm going to take a timeline perspective. and help you understand each and every discovery, important discovery that happened over the course of years, and how it helped us develop our understanding of the structure of atom that we have today. ठीक है, and I'll be taking no assumptions that आपने ये पढ़ लिया होगा तो आपको already आता होगा. I'll be going through the basics only, covering each and every topic in detail, and definitely if you will have any doubt in between, you feel free to raise your hand. ठीक है, I might not entertain that doubt immediately as and when I'm speaking, but as soon as I'm done with the subtopic, I'll give you the opportunity to clear that doubt as well. ठीक है. Also, I will be taking the lectures in a more interactive way. The theoretical parts also are something which I would like to have interaction from your side, so that it's a two-way communication. ऐसा नहीं कि बस सर बोले जा रहे हैं, प्रवचन चलते जा रहा है, हम लोग सुने जा रहे हैं. ठीक है, आप लोग बीच बीच में I will ask you questions, theoretical questions as well as numerical questions, and I might even randomly ask students to answer, because एक fundamental nature होता है. Some students are proactive, वो आगे से बढ़ के हाथ उठा के questions पूछेंगे, but I'll pick up random students, especially जिनके नाम मुझे थोड़े से ऐसे अच्छे लग रहे होंगे. जैसे there was this one, कहाँ गया यार वो, नहीं, जय से क्या नाम था वो, जनमंजय. जनमंजय, कैन आई अनम्यूट यू? तुम तुम्हारे नाम का मीनिंग तो बता दो यार मुझे.
यस सर.
हाँ हाँ, तुम्हारे नाम का क्या मीनिंग है?
सर एक्चुअली जैसे बोला जाता है कि जो अर्जुन के ग्रैंडसन थे परीक्षित महाराज, उनके जो सन थे, मतलब उनका जब डेथ हो गया तो उनके उसके बाद जो किंग बने थे पूरे वर्ल्ड के, तो वो जन्मेजय थे. तो उसके मतलब मेरे पेरेंट्स ने उसके हिसाब पे जन्मांजय रखा था.
जनमांजय है. So I should say जनमंजय और जनमांजय.
जनमांजय would be better.
जनमांजय.
It's Janmanjay.
Then we have an अजात शत्रु also. क्या बात है, बहुत ही सॉलिड नाम है यार आप लोगों के तो. Every year this happens, like I come across students जिनके नाम बहुत ही गजब होते हैं. प्रतिष्ठा, that is also a strong name. Good. तो आप लोगों को मैं सबसे ज्यादा पकड़ूंगा, ठीक है. As we go along, we have another interesting name, तहा. तहा आपका मतलब ये नाम जो है, ये हिंदी वर्ड है या फिर पारसी वर्ड है? If I can unmute you.
तो बेसिकली मेरे रिलीजन को प्रिटेन करता है, बोरी मुस्लिम कैटेगरी.
हाँ, तो इसका क्या मीनिंग है?
हम लोग के जो प्रॉफिट थे ना, उसका एलियस था ये, लाइक एन एलियस.
All right, first time I have heard this name. Good. चलो आपको मैं पकड़ूंगा धीरे धीरे as we go along. So let's begin our discussion with this chapter with this Dalton's theory of atoms. So long back, long back, during the era of philosophers, there was this prediction, there was this hypothesis which philosophers had in their minds, that matter is made up of something very, very tiny. Okay, even Indian philosophers came up with the concept of Anu and Parmanu, and hypothesized the existence of atoms. However, in our literature, when we talk or study about atoms, one of the first scientific understanding is credited to Dalton's theory of atom, which came around early 1800s. ठीक है, आपको ऐसे याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. I'm just going to put these timelines for reference perspective only. And he presented, he was a chemist who used to analyze how certain elements and compounds are reacting with each other, what mass reacts with what other mass of compounds and producing what other mass of other compounds. And all of that analysis made him aware about this aspect, that fundamentally matter is made up of tiny units called as atom, and he presented certain postulates at that point in time of what atom should be. Right now, as we know, based on our current understanding, based on our modern understanding, I expect each and every one of you to be able to discard all of these. Okay? All of these are something which get discarded today because of the newer discoveries and newer knowledge that we have with us. Okay? So let me start off with the first one. It is definitely not correct. And anyone who would want to present a correct version of this? Yes, Gopal.
So it's discarded because atoms can be divided into electrons, protons, and neutrons, and protons can be further divided into smaller subatomic particles.
Wonderful. So, यहाँ पर what we understand today is that atom is made up of subatomic particles, electrons, protons, and neutrons. Now, notice karna that electron is till today considered to be an elementary particle. That electron isn't made up of anything else which is more fundamental. Okay? But when it comes to protons and neutrons, we have come to this understanding that they themselves are made up of even elementary particles, some particles which are even more fundamental in nature. Now, those students who have been curious, they would in fact know terms like quarks and leptons and all of that, which deal with nucleus and what happens inside the nucleus, what these protons and neutrons are made up of. ठीक है, बट हमारा सिलेबस जो रहेगा, ठीक है, हमारा जेई का जो सिलेबस रहेगा, एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट इवन जेई एडवांस का सिलेबस, इट डजंट go into that detail of these elementary particles. We restrict our understanding as part of our class 11th and 12th syllabus to electrons, protons, and neutrons only. There will be one elementary particle other than these that we will have as part of our syllabus, an important part that will be called as a photon. ठीक है, क्या होता है ये photon, what exactly it is, ये मैं आप लोगों को बताऊंगा. ठीक है, अभी let's not start that discussion right away. Just wanted to establish certain boundaries. Correct. All right. Next point, who will help me discard this point? हाँ, बोलो खुशी.
So atoms can be created and destroyed during nuclear fission and fusion.
Wonderful, right? So chemical reactions की जब बात हो रही है, then this point holds true, right? In chemical reactions, yes, we see atoms getting conserved, right? So for example, let's say you have a reaction of methane undergoing combustion to give you CO2 and H2O, right? So the atoms, say carbon atom, hydrogen atom, they are all conserved. They aren't getting created or destroyed. They just bind with each other in a different way. That is what happens in chemical reactions. But in nuclear reactions, fission, fusion, we do see atoms getting created and destroyed. All right. Third point. हाँ, बोलो अनुकूल.
So, electron is the smallest particle of an element which takes part in a chemical reaction.
Correct. So it is not the atom that we have found out. We did our understanding. We now understand that it is the electrons which get transferred or get shared between the different atoms, which lead to these chemical reactions. Right. Next के लिए बोलो दक्ष.
Sir, atoms of all elements are not same. Like hydrogen atom is lighter than helium.
हाँ, so नहीं, ये वाला point जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, that atoms of same element are identical. The thing is that
yes, that is true.
No, that isn't. Have you come across the term isotopes? राइट? क्या होते हैं आइसोटोप्स? हाँ बोलो श्रेयांश.
So isotopes are uh, of the same element but have different atomic masses. So for example, carbon 12, carbon 14, and so there are 3 isotopes of hydrogen.
Right. So yes. So what we understand is that atoms of the same element, like for example carbon 12, carbon 14, are going to show same chemical properties but have a different mass from each other. Okay. Similarly, this next point also gets discarded, that atoms of different elements have different mass, shape, and size. Well, when we come across isobars, right, what we have found is that different elements के atoms can have almost the same mass also, right? Okay, what about this last point? Atoms of different elements combine in a fixed ratio of small whole numbers. ठीक है, सो इसमें मैं एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे ध्यान से सुनना. ठीक है, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन दिस. द प्रॉब्लम हियर इज विद द टर्म फिक्स्ड रेशियो. दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच बिकम्स इनकरेक्ट. कैसे? आप यहाँ से नोटिस करना. So what it is saying is atom of different element combine in a fixed ratio of small whole number to form compound. Now at the outset, at the first look of it, okay, it seems true that if I'm talking of a particular compound, say for example H2O के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, तो water के अंदर हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन का जो रेशियो है बाय मास, दैट इज 2:16, राइट? आई एम अज्यूमिंग कि थोड़ा सा आपको एटॉमिक मास का नॉलेज है. सो दिस रेशियो इज अ फिक्स्ड वैल्यू फॉर दिस कंपाउंड irrespective of the source, like be it rain water, tap water, river water, ocean water, or irrespective of the way in which this was formed. Say it got formed because of acid base neutralization, or it got formed because of combustion. It doesn't matter how it got formed, this ratio is a fixed value. But this point gets discarded again if I talk about isotopes, because isotopes again will form the compounds of the same chemical nature, right? So for example, let's say you have CO2, in which carbon and oxygen are in the ratio 12:32 by mass, right? But यहीं पे अगर मैं radioactive carbon dioxide के बारे में बात करूं, that means it has C12, it has got C14 in it, the ratio gets changed. It is the same compound, they will have the same chemical properties, CO2 and radioactive CO2, but the fixed ratio point isn't something which is applicable. ठीक है? हाँ, इसमें डेफिनेटली कुछ डाउट है आपके तो बताओ. लेट मी क्विकली एड्रेस देम. हाँ, बोलो गोपाल.
So for the last postulate, fixed ratio of small whole numbers. So is it with reference to the atomicity or with reference to the atomic mass?
Well, at that time, it was in reference to atomic mass only.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है? However, like based on the knowledge that we have today, that you can have like carbon का atomic mass is 12.04. ठीक है? It isn't considered to be 12. It is 12.04, but more from the perspective of these average values. ठीक है? The approximated values, उस perspective से ये बोला जा रहा है. ठीक है?
Sir.
I can give one more example. जैसे for example, let's say you have H2O and D2O, right? They are both chemically the same species. ठीक है, water and heavy water जो हम बोलते हैं, right? But the ratio of mass of hydrogen to oxygen are different because this deuterium is an isotope of hydrogen. ठीक है. हाँ, then there was one more doubt. कौन बोल रहा था? शौनक आप कह रहे थे?
No sir, I didn't.
Okay. हाँ, बोलो आदित्य.
Yes, sir. So then, what is the difference between this CO2 and radioactive CO2?
Physical properties का, ठीक है, as well as जो nuclear properties हैं, उनका, ठीक है. This CO2 will be heavier because of a heavier carbon atom. Also, this CO2 will have radioactive properties. Like ये जो carbon है, ये beta rays emit करेगा. ठीक है, whereas this one on the left hand side won't. But chemical properties will be the same. ठीक है, हाँ बोलो धैर्य.
सर लास्ट वाला पॉइंट में फिक्स्ड रेशियोस और वेरिएबल वैलेंसी की वजह से भी तो चेंज हो सकता है.
हाँ, मैं पर्टिकुलर कंपाउंड के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ. अदरवाइज तो आप बोलोगे ना कि सर CO और CO2 में तो फिक्स्ड रेशियो है ही नहीं ना, अलग अलग रेशियो है.
अच्छा,
ठीक है, बट मैं वो तो एक अलग अलग कंपाउंड हो गया ना.
हाँ, ओके.
हाँ, बोलो मानो.
Small numbers is with respect to their atomic masses.
सॉरी, आपकी आवाज थोड़ी क्लियर नहीं आई.
So the small whole numbers is with respect to the atomic masses, right?
Right. But a bit rounded off. उस जमाने की नॉलेज के हिसाब से.
So it will include numbers below 100 or something like that. There's some fixed value.
हाँ. ठीक है. So this was the background behind Dalton's theory. ठीक है, जिसके बारे में you should be aware about the fact that none of these postulates hold true. They all get discarded today based on our modern knowledge. Right? Completely understandable. Now, हाँ, अब आप मुझे next topic की तरफ move करने दो. ठीक है, then वापस से ले लेंगे आपके doubts and all. So I also wanted to discuss as a next topic the discovery of electrons or the cathode ray tube experiment. So from a timeline perspective, यहाँ पे समझना that around 1800s, early 1800s, when Dalton's theory of atom came in, right? He presented these postulates and the scientific community wasn't really much interested in exploring this in depth. They're like, ठीक है, we understand that matter is made up of something tiny and small and whatever you have said होगा. ठीक है. What they were more interested in that era, ठीक है, ये जो period था 1800s के around का, 1850s के around का, that was in golden era in which the study of electricity and magnetism was the like area of research. ठीक है, जैसे आज की तारीख में if I ask you what are the like frontier topics, the most cutting edge topics of research, तो आपके दिमाग में ऐसे नाम आएगा AI का, right, machine learning का, genome studies का, right? These are certain areas, right, biotech का, correct, which are the focus of the scientific community. ऐसे ही उस time पर it was electricity and magnetism. So in that era there was this experiment, ठीक है, around 1850s में there was this experiment devised by the scientists to study conduction of electricity through gases at low pressure. In a tube, what they would do is they would suck out the air through a vacuum pump so that they are able to generate a low pressure inside. Okay? And then apply high potential difference across this tube. Okay? They will connect a cathode and anode to a high potential difference. And then they would want to see that how electricity is getting conducted at such low pressures. Now, to their surprise, they found a very unexpected observation. What they found out was that a green glow was emitted in this tube, in this glass tube. A strange green glow was emitted, which they weren't able to explain that exactly क्या है और कहाँ से आ रहा है. Now, in order to help you actually understand this better, let me share this link with everyone. In fact, I'll play this link over my screen only. Okay, I'll just quickly share that screen with everyone. Okay, just give me one moment. So, okay, this is the setup in front of you. Okay, this is, you can say, ये हमारा glass tube है. This is the glass tube. Let me do it more. This is a glass tube. Now, this at the lower end is the vacuum pump. Okay, it is connected to this glass tube to suck the air out of it. And this glass tube के दोनों ends पर electrodes attached है, which are connected to a source of potential difference. ये पीछे जो यहाँ पर है एक source of potential difference है. ठीक है. Now, अब इसमें ये लेफ्ट हैंड साइड जो है वो कैथोड है एंड राइट हैंड साइड जो है वो एनोड है. ठीक है, वो मुझे पता है ऑलरेडी बिकॉज आई हैव सीन द वीडियो. नाउ लेट्स लुक एट व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन वी अप्लाई अ हाई पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. ठीक है, सो दे आर गोइंग टू switch off the room light so you can clearly see what happens inside the tube. ठीक है, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड कैथोड है. ठीक है, एंड राइट हैंड साइड पर एनोड है. ठीक है, दिस इज अ जनरेटर टू create that high potential difference. So they switch off the light. This spark is actually the generator working. Okay, the generator is creating the high potential difference. Now they are going to show what is happening inside the tube. Okay, so this is something that happens inside the tube. And abhi ke liye, let this pink glow be a mystery. Okay, I'm not going to delve into this pink glow right now. Okay. Now what is happening is that they are sucking out the air. ठीक है, आप नोटिस करोगे ये जो suction pump है, it is sucking the air out or the gas out of this tube. ठीक है, creating low pressure. ठीक है, and when sufficient low pressure is created, then this strange green glow is observed in this setup. Okay, this strange green glow is something which aroused the curiosity of the scientists at that point in time, that where is this green glow coming from. Okay. And in order to study this green glow, they performed certain modifications. They performed certain changes in this particular setup to get an idea of what this एक्सपेरिमेंट इज. ठीक है, तो हम लोग करेंगे इसके बारे में अब डिस्कस. नाउ आई कैन सी दैट देयर इज सम डाउट कमिंग. हाँ, बोलो शुभम. शुभयन अगेन अ यूनिक.
So before the low pressure was created, what was the purple light?
हाँ, वो मैंने कहा अभी let it be a mystery. I will be entertaining that in some time. ठीक है, हाँ बोलो जनमंजय.
सर बट अगर जैसे इसमें ग्रीन कलर का ये मतलब गैस जैसे ग्लो कर रहा है, बट उसके लिए भी तो कुछ उसमें हम लोग ने गैस अंदर डाला रहेगा ना. मतलब सिर्फ एयर होती तो वैसे नहीं हो सकता ना पॉसिबल.
हाँ हाँ, सो अब इस ग्रीन ग्लो को समझने के लिए, ग्रीन ग्लो आया कहाँ से, उसको समझने के लिए मॉडिफिकेशंस करे गए. ठीक है, तो मैं बताता हूँ आपको एक एक.
सर बिकॉज जब पहले उन लोग कर रहे थे तो उसमें से तो मतलब इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ऐसे निकल रहे थे, वो समझा. बट जो ग्रीन ग्लो ऐसे हो रहा है तो मतलब कुछ तो ऐसे उसमें गैस उन लोग ने मिलाया रहेगा ना, मतलब नोबल गैस या फिर कुछ और.
नहीं, मैं बताता हूँ आपको. ठीक है, सो अभी पुट योरसेल्फ इन द पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ द साइंटिस्ट्स एट दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम. ठीक है, दैट उस टाइम पर उनको इलेक्ट्रॉन ही नहीं पता था कि इलेक्ट्रॉन क्या होता है, उस टाइम पे उनको यही नहीं पता था लाइक प्लाज्मा क्या होता है, उनको यही नहीं पता था दैट एटम के अंदर भी कुछ होता है, ठीक है. फॉर देम इट वाज दिस observation that okay, there is a green glow that came because of doing this experiment. So what they would then want to do is they want to study that green glow. So they did certain modifications in this setup. Okay, one of the first modifications which they did was that they put an object. Okay, as you can see in this image, they put an object in the path between cathode and anode. And what they found out was that उस object का shadow was made on the glass wall behind anode, right? So इससे क्या conclude करेंगे? What is the conclusion that comes based on this observation? हाँ, बोलो अंश.
Sir, that the light is going from the cathode to the anode.
Right. So they made a conclusion that this glow, this is being created by certain rays. Okay, they don't know what, but certain rays are traveling from cathode towards anode. Okay, as such, वो rays invisible हैं, like you can't see the rays. Only when those rays are striking the glass, they are creating that green glow. And if I place an object in between, then उसका shadow यहाँ पे cast हो जा रहा है, ठीक है. So the green glow is caused by rays, and उन rays का उन्होंने नाम रख दिया cathode rays, right? Because they were traveling from cathode towards anode, ठीक है. And of course the like shadow formed instantaneously, like the rays that were there, they were traveling at really high speed. So this was the first, you can say, the modification that was done to understand what this green glow was. Okay. Then notice karna, let me take one more modification over here. They placed, instead of a thick opaque object, what they did was that they placed a thin sheet of metal between electrodes. And what they understood was that these cathode rays, they could penetrate through that thin sheet, extremely thin sheet of metal. So the conclusion that they made was that these rays were different from light rays that we see in day-to-day life. Because the light rays would not have been able to penetrate the thin sheet of metal. Whereas these cathode rays, यहाँ पर instead of this cross, let's say they placed a very, very thin sheet of metal, it was able to penetrate, these rays were able to penetrate that thin sheet of metal and cast a glow on the other side. Or cast a glow. So that means, and उसको डिटेक्ट करने के लिए, ठीक है, जैसे यहाँ पर तो क्या है, यहाँ पर तो एक सिंपल ग्लास को आपने प्लेस कर दिया, ठीक है. बट लेट्स से अगर आपको यहाँ पे थिन मेटल शीट में प्लेस कर दूंगा एंड आपको ये टेस्ट करना है दैट दीज रेज आर पासिंग थ्रू इट और नॉट, तो व्हाट यू डू इज यहाँ पर आप कोटिंग करोगे फ्लोरेसेंस मटेरियल की, लाइक जिंक सल्फाइड की या किसी और तरीके के मटेरियल की कोटिंग करोगे, तो इवन इफ द पार्टिकल्स आर पासिंग थ्रू दैट थिन फॉइल, you will find spots on that coating. So that coating will tell us that the cathode rays are able to penetrate. Okay, that coating, the fluorescence coating, is something which helps us to better see, better visualize whether the particles are striking the other side or not. So they concluded based on this modification that what we have in front of us isn't normal light ray. These are something else which are coming from cathode towards anode and are able to penetrate through thin sheet of metal. ठीक है. Then और भी modifications आए, ठीक है. ये modifications अब मैं आपके साथ में discuss करता हूँ, but let's put this on hold for a while. ठीक है, आई जस्ट शेयर दिस लिंक विद एवरीवन, जो ये मैंने आपको अभी यूट्यूब का वीडियो भेजा था, ठीक है, गो अहेड एंड वॉच दिस वीडियो एंड इसके साथ में जो मॉडिफिकेशंस थे, ठीक है, उसका भी आप वीडियो देखो एंड फिर हम लोग यहीं से कंटिन्यू करते हैं इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास एज वेल। ठीक है, अभी तो हमारा क्लास का टाइम हो गया है। हाँ, एनी डाउट्स बोलो खुशी।
Sir, so if we do not put a zinc sulfide screen, would the green glow be visible or not?
Yeah, it is. As you can see, यहाँ पर there isn't any zinc sulfide coating. The zinc sulfide coating is something which helps us see much better.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
हाँ.
Sir, why is low pressure used in the discharge tube?
A good question. Keep that on hold and then I will also answer that question when I will be explaining that pink glow. वो जो pink glow था ना starting में, that will be something which will be helpful in answering जब मैं उसका explanation दूंगा आपको। ठीक है, हाँ बोलो दक्ष।
Sir, can you please go up to the Dalton's experiment? I want to ask you something. Sir, on the third point, atom is the smallest particle of an element. It can also be wrong because it's not always the case that atom acts as always, like molecules are also there, no? They are also acting, reacting with each other.
But molecules are bigger than atom, no?
Yes, but in certain reactions like CH4 is there, so that is a molecule which is reacting, not the entire, like not the atom as an individual.
बिल्कुल. So
okay.
The way in which we negated this aspect was that the smallest particle isn't the atom but rather the electron.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
ठीक है, अच्छा ये नोट्स मैं आप लोगों को वैसे तो आज मैंने थोड़ा सा ही पढ़ाया है, ठीक है, सो आज की क्लास के नोट्स में मैं आपको ये भेज दूंगा वैसे तो, ठीक है, मैं आगे का भी भेज दूंगा, ठीक है, अगर आपको कॉपी करना रहेगा तो, बट ये हम लोग वैसे नेक्स्ट क्लास में कवर करेंगे, ठीक है, दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास ओनली इन डिटेल। तो चाहिए तो आई विल बी शेयरिंग दीज नोट्स विद एवरीवन, तो आप लोग नोट्स बनाकर भी रख सकते हो, ठीक है, and keep them handy while we are going to discuss, ठीक है, after class. Yes, ठीक है, after class आपको ये मैं भेज दूंगा। हाँ, और कोई डाउट है? Any other doubt? Okay, we have, हाँ बोलो आदित्य।
Yes, sir, I also had the same doubt about low pressure. And so what did those scientists do about the pink light? I mean, they would have seen it that time.
हाँ बताऊंगा ना, मैं बताऊंगा, we'll come to that. हाँ बोलो आदित्य।
Sir, the rays, like first in the first experiment, you said that the rays could not be identified, but when the rays were passed through the thin sheet of metal, how could they identify that one?
Identified as in अभी तो identify करा ही नहीं, अभी तो सिर्फ कैथोड रेज नाम डाला है, that यहाँ से कुछ रेज आई जो कि शैडो बना रही हैं, तो उनका नाम कैथोड रेज रख दिया बस।
So the green color one was still not yet.
हाँ वो देखो अभी बस इतना ऑब्जर्वेशन आया है, ठीक है, आपके बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस होंगे डेफिनेटली, ठीक है, दैट व्हाई द ग्रीन कलर, व्हाई नॉट सम अदर येलो कलर और ऑरेंज कलर, डेफिनेटली दीज क्वेश्चंस विल गेट आंसर्ड एज वी प्रोग्रेस।
Okay, thank you.
ठीक है, हाँ बोलो आर्यमन।
So can you explain the zinc sulfide thing again? What was zinc sulfide used for?
So zinc sulfide helps us in better detection. So in the second modification, ठीक है, when we would place a thin object, ठीक है, in the path of these rays, ठीक है, let's say मैंने यहाँ पर एक thin metal sheet place कर दी, ठीक है, now if I run the setup, I will still be able to see the glow on the other side, ठीक है, maybe the thin sheet would block some particles or some rays, but also allow. And as a consequence, yahan par the other side, the glow would be seen. Now, to better detect the glow, what we will do is we'll have a coating of zinc sulfide here, so that when these cathode rays are striking, we are able to see the color in a more, the glow in a more enhanced manner. ठीक है, समझ में आया? All right. बोलो जीवांश.
So basically till now the cathode rays are striking the glass and then giving a green glow.
हाँ, अच्छा, before I answer your question, guys, you guys जिनको doubt नहीं है, they can leave. I am not going to teach anything extra. हम लोग next class में यहीं से continue करेंगे. ठीक है? So you don't need to linger for long because I know that you would need to go ahead and maybe attend the next class if you have. अगर नहीं है तो आप सुन सकते हो. ठीक है? मेरा तो एक और क्लास है 12 बजे. ठीक है? हाँ, sorry अभी जीवांश आप दोबारा बताओ.
So sir, I just wanted to confirm, so the cathode rays strike the glass and give a green glow.
Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. तो क्यों होता है, कैसे होता है, वो मैं बताऊंगा.
So there's nothing. Okay. सर अगर लो वोल्टेज यूज हुआ होगा तो मतलब इसमें हाई वोल्टेज यूज हुआ है, तो लो वोल्टेज यूज होगा तो मतलब ये ग्रीन लाइट फॉर्म होगा?
नहीं होगा. क्यों नहीं होगा वो भी मैं आपको बताऊंगा जब हम लोग समझेंगे ना कि ये सब हो कैसे रहा है. Then you should be able to answer this question. Keep the doubt handy. Good. बोलो जनमंजय.
सर आप इस क्लास का लिंक और वो सब शेयर कर सकते हैं?
हाँ, इसका रिकॉर्डिंग आप कह रहे हो.
नोट्स.
हाँ, ये नोट्स और रिकॉर्डिंग में शेयर करूंगा आप लोगों के साथ.
एंड सर वो एक जो मतलब एक ध्रुवल ने शायद से पूछा था, मैं उसको बोलना चाहता था कि मतलब वो जो हाई वोल्टेज है उसकी वजह से जो एकदम हाई पीक्स बनते हैं वोल्टेज के, तो वो बेटर कैथोड रेज फॉर्म करने में हेल्प करते हैं बस.
हाँ, मतलब आई विल हेल्प अंडरस्टैंड द रीजन ऑल्सो. अदर देन दैट जो आपने बताया है, इट इज going to be something which will help in understanding that why that high voltage was required. ठीक है? All right. Then हाँ, बोलो कृति.
Sir, so the zinc sulfide screen was just placed to enhance the glow, right? Or
yes.
And one more thing, so the color of the cathode rays, like when they place the object, it was observed to be green. So the cathode rays color is itself green, or it was observed like?
Cathode rays are invisible, like you can't see them. Only when they're striking, there is a glow that is being created.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
बोलो दीपक.
So when we apply zinc sulfide to the glass surface, can we see the cathode rays present in light, or we can see them only in dark?
Well, ज़्यादा bright होगा room तो like it will be overcome by the brightness inside the room. Dark में ज़्यादा अच्छे से दिखेगा.
Okay. Okay, sir. और जो CO2 है, it was if it is radioactive, we take the mass as 14, right? Because C14 is radioactive.
हाँ, correct.
और ये जो CRT वाला एक्सपेरिमेंट था, इसमें वैक्यूम पंप यूज किया, तो डज इट क्रिएट अ परफेक्ट वैक्यूम?
Not exactly. मैंने जैसे लिखा ना 10 की पावर -4 ATM, like उस टाइम पर that was the best available. ठीक है. Otherwise अभी modern जो ट्यूब रहती है वो वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स रहती हैं and without any particles. So yes, that can also be done. So I'll be also talking about it in the thermonic emission part. मैं next class में discuss कर दूंगा.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. All right. Then और किसका था? हाँ बोलो हुसैन.
So I just wanted to ask, so the green color of the cathode rays, is it only seen on glass or any other substance, like any other material?
मेटल पे वो पिंकिश ग्लो शो करेगा. मेटल पे
Okay.
स्ट्राइक करेगा, पिंकिश करेगा. जैसे आपको ये वाला फोटो में, कैन यू सी दिस पिंकिश?
Yes sir, yes sir.
तो वो एक्चुअली जब ये कैथोड रेज मेटल को स्ट्राइक करेगी ना, तो वो पिंकिश सा ग्लो क्रिएट हो रहा है. वो रिफ्लेक्शन में आपको दिख रहा है यहाँ पे.
Okay sir. So on different substances there are different color.
हाँ, मतलब वो डिपेंड करता है किस सब्सटेंस पे स्ट्राइक कर रहे हैं, तो वो सब्सटेंस कैसा रेडिएशन एमिट कर रहा है. क्या
Okay. Yes sir. Thank you.
बोलो कार्तिक.
सर अगर वो रेज मेटल्स ऑब्जेक्ट्स को पेनिट्रेट करते हैं तो इस इमेज में शैडो कैसे बन रहा है?
नहीं, थिन, ओनली वेरी थिन.
सर
एक
ओके
ऑब्जेक्ट को नहीं पेनिट्रेट कर पाता.
ओके, थैंक यू.
देन बोलो अजिंक्य.
तो ये कैथोड रेज का जो डायरेक्शन है, इज इट इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ द पोजीशन ऑफ द एनोड? की मतलब एनोड को किधर भी रखेंगे तो फिर वो सेम डायरेक्शन में ही जाएंगे, या फिर उनका डायरेक्शन विल चेंज विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द एनोड पोजीशन?
Well, actually they have a very high velocity. Because the momentum with which they are traveling is quite high, so most of them continue to go through. Like, so you will have setups in which say like the anode is somewhere here. Okay, say cathode is over here, this is cathode, and the anode is somewhere over here. So even in that scenario, the electrons or the cathode ray particles, they continue to go at really high speeds in a straight line manner. Okay, some of them, yes, do bend, but because of the high potential difference that we have got, their kinetic energy is quite high. Bolo Varun.
So should we write down that Dalton's main postulates or is it not needed?
No, it's not that important. It's just an introduction. Chalega if you are able to skip that also. Not something that great. Okay, just wanted to understand the awareness of the class. मतलब ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि like ये सब पढ़ा ही नहीं है बच्चों ने. So that is why I keep it in the beginning. बोलो वंश.
I am audible.
हाँ. बोलो ना, आवाज आ रही है तुम्हारी.
Hello, sir. So should we need to separate books for notes and for solving problems?
Yes, definitely. बोलो Samit.
Yes, sir. So, hello.
हाँ.
Yes, sir. So I didn't understand how was the wave theory of light not able to explain the observations of black body radiations?
अरे थोड़ा रुक जाओ ना, आन तो दो वहां पे.
Okay, sir.
अभी तुम इसी बैच में हो या तुम फ्लैगशिप वाले में थे?
फ्लैगशिप.
अच्छा, तो तुमने अभी जेनिथ में चेंज कर लिया?
यस.
ठीक है, हम लोग करते हैं डिस्कस जब आते हैं ना वहाँ पे. आई एम श्योर तुम्हारे आसपास वाले सब बच्चों को कुछ ना कुछ ये डाउट आएगा ही सही.
यस.
ठीक है, चलो. ऑल राइट देन, टेक केयर गाइस. वी विल मीट अगेन ऑन फ्राइडे. ऑल राइट, चलो, बाय बाय, थैंक यू.